the video. We are going to solve Boolean parenthesization. It is a hard problem in Geeks for Geeks. In this question, we are given a expression of length n, and we have to return number of ways using which we can rearrange this given statement, okay, so that it yields us true. Yields us true. See, in example one, the length is 7, and this is our statement expression. And we have to rearrange all the elements operators present in this array, in this statement. Cool. So these were the four ways in which, and hence the result is 4. How are we doing it? So what are the tenets of it? So it will contain T for true and F for false. That's for sure. And apart from that, there will be three operators: AND operator, OR operator, and XOR operator. Okay, I have attached a Medium article link which I have written in order to solve this question in more detail. You can go check it out if you want to. Otherwise, I'm explaining over here. So, as you know, in order to in order to give and return true statement, there's two condition. There's only one condition, that either side of the operator should be true. If either side of the operator and operator is true, evaluates to true, then this statement combined will yield us true. And for or, if either of, there are two conditions: if either the left or right side, if either the left or the right side is true of the statement, then it will yield us true. Or if both the statement, both side of the operator and operator, sorry, or operator is true, then also it will yield us true. And XOR operator has a very nice condition, that if either side of the operator are same, evaluates to true or evaluates to false, in that case it will return us the different result. It will only yield us true if either side of the XOR operator is different, is other. If left is true, right should be false, this will yield us true. If left is false, right is true, this will also yield us true. Okay, so I will solve this question using matrix change multiplication. You may have guessed it. So first of all, I will create a DP. Let me create a DP for you. I've initialized it with 0. Okay, then again range and now I have to fill this DP. I have to fill this DP. Okay, I have to populate the DP. I will use two conditions. Start from 0, go to end, and we'll take a jump of 2, because between any T or F there will be our operator. There will be an operator. Okay, there will be an operator, and in this case we are only concerned with whether it is T or F at the present time. Okay, now if the first thing, the ith character is true, if ith character is T for true, then in that case it will store true. It will store 1 in this case, because it means there is a character. Okay, else, because as we know, out of 0 and 1, these two, the first place, the 0th index will be for false one, and 1, the first index, will be for true. And since here we are having true statement, and hence I took the first index. Here we have to, if it's not true, if it will be false for sure. In that case we are taking the 0th index, which is dealing with the false one. Okay, now we will populate this DP. We'll apply some calculation based on the operator. Since we have three operators, which we discussed their conditions, but in order to apply some conditions, we'll need to prepare our code for that. So it will start from 3, because we have taken two conditions. Okay, it will go to till n. We'll jump. Okay, so outer loop iterates over the length of substring, okay, for the substring x, okay, starting from 3 and going up to very end n. The inner loop iterates over the starting index I of the substring of this substring. Okay. The ending index j, which I have calculated. Starting index is I and ending index is j for this particular substring. Cool. Now this ending index of the substring is calculated based on the current length, x and starting index I. Okay. Now within this loops, within this starting and outer and inner loop, our algorithm will consider all possible ways to parenthesize the Boolean expression represented by substring, which will be s of starting from I going to j plus 1. Cool. For k range. Okay. Now here will calculate based on the operators. Now if the first operator now if the first operator will be at index I plus k2 minus 1, if it is AND operator, and we have discussed in order for AND to yield us true, either side, both the sides of the AND operator return us true should return us true. Cool. First, what am I doing over here? I'll tell you. For AND operator, there will be two conditions. Now when encountering this AND operator, our algorithm will calculate the number of ways to parenthesize the Boolean expression so that it returns true. Both the sides returns true. Only in that case it will yield us true. Okay, which will be calculated by multiplying the number of ways for the left side. It will start from index I to I plus k2 minus 2, and number of ways for the right side, which will start from the index I plus k2 and end at index j. Okay. It's a fairly big question since it's a hard question. I will pause the video and will write some code and I will explain again. Okay, so now that I've written for operators, each operator, I will explain you how it goes. So I will tell you for the operator and, as we discussed, both the side of the operator should be true. So it starts from the I plus k2 minus 2. Okay, the left side is I plus k2 minus 2. Okay, this is left side, and right side is I plus k2 to j. Okay, starts from I plus k2, starts from I to I plus k2 minus 2. This is the left side, and right side is I plus k2 to j. Okay, if both the sides multiplying the number of ways for left side and multiplying the number of ways for the right side, if both sides yield us true, this will yield us true as well and will yield us true as well. Similarly for OR operator, okay, the number of ways to achieve true will be to at least one side is calculated by, okay, one side yield us true. Okay, so false on the left and true on the right. False on the left and true on the right. Again, true on the left and false on the right, or true on the both side. True on the both sides. This is true on the both the sides. Cool. Similarly for XOR operator. So XOR comes with a different set of calculation. Okay. The number of ways to achieve true on exactly one side is calculated by summing up different combinations, which is false on the left, which is false on the left, and true on the right. Okay, so this side, this is false on the left, and this is true on the right. Again, we'll see true on the left, true on the left, and false on the right. True on the left and false on the right. Okay. Now that we have calculated and filled our DP, I will just return it. Okay, minus one and one, which is we have to return true, not the false. If at the end, at this point, the third array, if I give zero, this will yield us the number of ways to calculate the false. But since we need to return the number of ways to calculate true, I'm using the first index, not the zeroth index. Okay, why? Okay, sorry. I, I omitted DP from here. It is returning something, but does not know from where to return. So as you can see, it did the job. It did the job pretty effortlessly, and it took me a lot of attempts to master this algorithm. Since it is MCM, which is very tough and very complex, to solve and explain also. But once you have the hold what MCS is, what MCS does, you'll be able to understand it and complete it pretty effortlessly. Okay. Also, I've attached a Medium article link in order for you to understand in a better way. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.